St. Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 26. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Assuredly I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one title will by no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled. Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches men so, shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does and teaches them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say to you that unless your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. You have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever says you fool shall be in danger of hellfire. Therefore, if you bring your gift to the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar, and go your way. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Agree with your adversary quickly while you are on the way with him, lest your adversary deliver you to the judge hand you over to the officer, and you be thrown into prison. Assuredly I say to you, you will by no means get out of there till you have paid the last penny. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, respected actions and my dear brothers and sisters. This evening's Bible passage is taken from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verses 17 to 26. In this chapter, we can see Jesus delivering one of his most well-known sermons, the Sermon on the Mount. Although we have all probably heard of this sermon, what exactly is it? Essentially, this sermon can be seen as a guide from God to his people for their salvation. The teachings in the Sermon on the Mount have always been valued as moral teachings of Jesus by people from all corners of the globe, and by the very fact that Jesus Christ is held in high esteem as a teacher for the whole world, since his teachings were designed to suit not just a particular group of people, but for all kinds of people at all times. St. Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 20 focuses on Jesus' attitude towards the law. This isn't so much about the law that we know today in our secular society, but the law of the Old Testament, which was inspired by God through the prophets. He clearly states that our righteousness should surpass that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law. By this, I think that it refers to how prayer and worship in general has become superficial, almost like we're praying for the sake of praying. So let us look into our own lives and ask ourselves, are we simply praying for the sake of it? And if we are, let us take this Lenten period to change that. In verses 23 to 26, Jesus advises us on the importance of reconciliation, which is integral at all times, but particularly as we have entered into the Lenten period. Let us take a look at reconciliation within our own church. I'm sure that many of you have attended the Shubakono service that has taken place at the threshold of Lent. Does anyone know what the word Shubakono means? The word Shubakono literally means, let us be reconciled with one another. And through this service of reconciliation, we set into our season of preparation for the resurrection of Jesus Christ, by being called to amend and change our ways of living, thinking, and acting, by forgiving one another and asking God for forgiveness. But is the annual Shubakono service the only time we need to reconcile? What if I told you that we in fact reconcile with each other every Sunday during Holy Kurbana? This sacrament requires us to reconcile with God through active participation in Holy Confession, with one another through the kiss of peace, and with ourselves in order to offer our gifts to God. I would like to conclude today's reflection by asking each and every one of you to embrace this period of personal change and put into practice the instructions given to us through this evening's Bible passage. And I ask for the guidance of the Holy Spirit to help us all reconcile with one another and show true Christian love in every aspect of our lives. Thank you.